Welcome to Bella's Bargains, where everything is from the Dollar Tree. And why? Because everything at the Dollar Tree is $1, people. $1. This is Effingham. My cow, he goes with me sometimes. Hope you'll stick around and consider subscribing. I could while away the hours, conferring with the flowers, consulting with the rain. Do you guys know this one? Of course you do. And my head I'd be scratching while my thoughts were busy hatching, if I only had a brain. I'd unravel every riddle, or any individual in trouble or in pain. With the thoughts I'd be thinking, I could be a real Lincoln if I only had a brain. Oh, I could tell you why the ocean's near the shore. I could think of things I've never thunk before, and then I'd sit and think some more. I would not be just a nothing, my head all full of stuffing, my heart all full of pain. I would dance and be merry, life would be a ding-a-dairy if I only had a brain. Okay, guys, welcome to Bella's Bargains. My name is Amy. Okay, I just hit the music on. How are you guys today? Welcome to Bella's Bargains. Did I say that? Welcome to Bella's Bargains. My name is Amy. Hi, guys. Hey, besties, how are we today? Guess what? Today is Themed Thursday. Can you guess what the theme is based on what I just sang? So that's another Broadway tune, although most of us don't think of that as Broadway. We think of it completely as the movie The Wizard of Oz, but it's a musical. I mean, it's a musical, but it's also Broadway. Okay, you know, they cross paths constantly. Anyway, one of my all-time favorite movies, so much so that I have a daughter named Dorothy. Love that movie. I mean, that takes me so, like, my childhood was just, yeah, it was like the movie. And the monkeys used to scare me. Did the monkeys scare you guys too? Have you ever seen the uncut version? Because there's actually so many more songs that were in that. Anyway, but I love the movie. Absolutely love the movie. I love If I Were a King of the Forest. Yeah, it's another good one. Anyway, okay, but since I sang that song, you guys must know that the theme for today is Scarecrows. So before we get into the crafts that I've made for you today, let me just tell you all a few things. If you're here for the first time, please consider sticking around and subscribing. We have so much fun on this channel. Just ask any of the besties. They'll answer you back too. We just sit in my kitchen here and have a grand old time. I don't even have a beverage with me right now. Like, what is wrong? Something's wrong. I don't, but I'm going to grab one right now. Okay, I'm going to have my Inspired Healthy Energy Calorie Burning Drinks. All right, listen, I forgot to draw my winner on Tuesday. If you are new to this channel, I should tell you a few things. This is basically a Dollar Tree, and only Dollar Tree channel. And that means even my supplies for the crafts that I do come from the Dollar Tree. I used to say except for my glue gun, but now they sell glue guns there. So you can even get a glue gun at the Dollar Tree. But everything I used for my crafts is from the Dollar Tree. The reason for that is because it just makes it easier. I know we have to hunt for some items at the Dollar Tree, but I think that's part of the fun. It's that hunting. Go out there and find what you're looking for. Speaking of hunting, tomorrow, I'm so excited. Going down to see Amy from Bargain Mama, and we are going to go to a Dollar Tree Plus. I'm actually taking my girlfriend Nancy with me. So the three of us are going to go shopping. Maybe Nancy will let me film her tomorrow and you guys can see Nancy. She's a friend of mine that lives local here. Anyway, okay, so I forgot on Tuesday to announce the winner for the drawing. So I did my first ever community page post. Can you guys let me know if you saw that? Because I don't know, like, how do they tell you that there's a post? Or I don't know how they do it. My glasses are so dirty. I've been cleaning house all day today, you guys. I got a deep clean before this wedding. Speaking of weddings, 24 days away. Oh my gosh. Okay, but that's okay. We're going to get there. So the winner for the drawing was Paula Jeffries. I posted that on, just a one message post that goes up. I know you guys have seen those. It's on my community page, but then it'll post on the regular YouTube feed somehow. It does. Did anybody see it? All right. So Paula, all you got to do is message me and then I'll send you off your gift card. And I know I actually have a couple of gift cards I have to mail off because I haven't had my car for 2 weeks. Last time I went to the Dollar Tree, I forgot to get my gift card. So I know I'm a couple weeks behind, but Sandy messaged me. She said she didn't get hers. And I'm like, I know I mailed Sandy's. I found it on a pile in my desk. Which happens, it was the last time I sent off, I think I don't know how many I sent off, and I picked up everything and I went to my P.O. box, so whenever that was, and, but I didn't get email, so you guys wouldn't have known when I went to my P.O. box. Doesn't matter. Anyway, I must have dropped it on my desk or not picked it up in the pile, so Sandy's like, she didn't get her gift card, and I was like, because I just found it. I was getting ready to send her another one. So anyway, tomorrow I got to pick up some more gift cards to get those out. And what else? And we're going to a Dollar Tree Plus. Did I say that? Kind of excited. Although, and yet I'm not. I'm like kind of depressed that there's Dollar Tree Pluses now. But I don't know. Maybe I'll love it. I doubt it. All right. Because that just would mean more items, but they're more than $1. You know? So, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I feel about this. I will let you know after I go. All right. Let me tell all the new people out there about this channel. I do 4 uploads every week. Totally Easy Tuesday, which is crafting for the non-crafter. Themed Thursday, which is today. It's crafting with a theme, and it's usually a little bit more difficult than the Tuesdays. But really what I love to do on this channel is take the things that they sell us at Dollar Tree and upscale them for you. Or their craft supplies that they sell us and use those. Do them. Do the crafts. So, and Friday, I do Foodie Friday, which is Dollar Tree food reviews. Saturday is Shopping Saturday. Those are Dollar Tree hauls. And it's holla for your dollar. No, yeah. Effingham just stuck his tongue out at me. You guys didn't know he could do that, did you? It's holla for your dollar haul. Holla for your dollar haul. That's on Saturdays. Okay, so what else do I need to tell you? Somebody asked me for Sunny and Cher, and I don't remember who it is. Can you tell me who it is that, Carmen, actually, was it you? So I was reading comments and I was answering them, and I was not sitting there with my notebook, and I forgot to write down, but I think it was Carmen. Somebody asked for Sunny and Cher, so let me know who that was. Somebody tell me who it was. I will sing a Sunny and Cher song for you. There's only one that I really know. No, they have quite a few. Anyway, okay, also, wedding is coming. And I decided I'm going to start showing you guys a few things. I started to decorate this up today, and I was like, oh no, wait, let me show it to him, and then I'll decorate it up. So I'm going to show it to you right now, and at the end of the video, I'll show it to you all done. So this is just a plain, little chest, but it's plastic, right? So I'm going to start to decorate. I started, and I am just using markers, possibly some stickers. That's not a guarantee. That's possibly some stickers. So I'm going to take this really plain, but I mean, it's cute, but this little chest, and I don't even remember where it came from. Yeah, I don't know. Where did it come from? I don't know. Anyway, because I've had it for a while now in the wedding stuff, right? Oh, I don't know, you guys. I have so much stuff out there. So anyway, it had a $3 sticker on it. I feel like maybe I got it at a thrift store or something, because I don't think I bought it at a store. It's not like me. I will decorate it all up so you guys see at the end. I think you're going to be sort of shocked what you can just take a plain plastic thing like this and make it look like when I'm all done. I'm going to be using furniture markers, mostly, possibly some stickers, and possibly some Mod Podge. There, that'll keep you guys guessing, or glue. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. I'll start it, and then I'll show you at the end of the video. I will pop that in there. Okay, what else? What else do I need to tell you? Subscriber challenge. Yes, subscriber challenge this month is candy corn, the last Saturday of the month, which is October 30th. You need to get me all of the crafts that you guys made from candy corn so I can put it together in a in a video for us, so you guys can all see it. So the subscriber challenge is I give you a theme, and then you guys create something. I will too. I have to too. I still don't have anything candy corn. What am I going to do? Maybe tomorrow I'll find something. I should write that on my list, actually. Hold on. I need to write on my trusty little Dollar Tree list for tomorrow, candy corn craft, because I don't have one. I'm not even sure like I have anything like the right, maybe paint. I have paint. Candy corn craft. Okay. Got that. Let's see. What else? What else do I need to tell you guys? That's it. Let's go to the crafts. So I only did 3. Well, technically I did more than 3 because one of them is 4. One craft is 4, but there's only 3 crafts. So I'm going to start with this one. And I'm glad I'm starting with this because I want to show you guys something. And I'm going to do it right now. I didn't do it in the video. I pulled out my supplies for this craft and then I finished it all up, took my pictures, did my group video, and then went, oh, I never put the ribbon on. So I'm going to show it to you both ways. And you can decide however you want to do it. But this is my little floral that has the scarecrow in there. So this is those scarecrows that they came 2 in a package. They were like little ornaments, right? I just glued them on a dowel, by the way. And this bucket, so it says always be thankful, right? And this one says harvest blessings on top on him. So first of all, I took the raffia and wrapped the top and the bottom of this tin. I don't even know if this ever had a handle on it. I don't think it did, these buckets. And everybody does jute twine, and I wanted to just be a little bit different, so I used some raffia and actually love that, and it tied in the green that was on our scarecrow ornament that we made a pick, right? Okay, so a couple of things. Notice that I used sort of the sunflower-ish ones because he had this sunflower on him. I took it off, by the way, and I put this one on there. 2 things. I wanted to cover up the hole, so this covered up the hole where the string was for the ornament. And then I do have some of my trusty dusty coconut shred in there. And I did furniture marker Mr. Scarecrow, right? So that he looked a little better. I didn't change his string on this like I do on what I'm going to show you in just a minute. All right, so I love this. And I actually love the raffia around there. I think it took it to a different level. But this is what I didn't do. So I had this bow out, and I had every intention of putting the bow on this craft, okay? And these are the, you know, they come in a 2-pack, right? Okay, so I'm going to show you, I'm just going to do this right now for you guys to show you. There's a couple ways that you could do this. You could add the bow down here, right? Be cute. Just add a little bow there, just to add like that ribbon, just to pop a little, that bright ribbon color on there. The reason I chose this, by the way, because that leaf that was there, and so I thought this was really cute. But the way I'm going to do it, I'm going to put it on there and then I'll show you, is right now I'm going to put it right underneath Mr. Scarecrow. Almost like, you know, like I want to say a bow tie. It's a little big to be a bow tie, but I think you'll see what I mean. And I think that this works okay because it sort of just pops that ribbon into the centerpiece there. Do you guys see? So I didn't do it when I made it. I don't know why. I completely forgot. And so, which happens, right? Hold on, now I have to fluff it a little bit. How many of you guys have done your crafts and then realized like, oh, I never did that. I was gonna do that. I didn't get it in there. So that's what I did here with Mr. Scarecrow. I totally forgot to put his ribbon on. The ribbon is falling down, so hold on. And normally I would probably put a little dot of hot glue where I'm twisting it on, but I don't have my hot glue on. So right now I'm just twisting it on there. See if I can get it to stay up. Okay, so anyway, I think it looks super cute with the bow. And so there, he should have the bow on. But you could also put a bow here, right? So it's just personal choice. I just kind of, because it kind of looks like he's got sort of like a bow tie on, right? This flower is so high. So I should pull Mr. Scarecrow out a little bit, maybe. Maybe that would work. There we go. I don't know. Anyway. All right. So I added a bow. But I think this is really cute. I like this. I think it'd be a great thing to take if you were going to somebody's house for Thanksgiving dinner. I think I ended up putting 4 picks in it, okay? So you've got $1, 4 picks is $5, this is 50 cents, this 50 cents, so that's $6, and maybe 50 cents in other stuff. So it's about $6.50 to make. Not bad. It's really pretty. And also, you know, they sell at the Dollar Tree, they sell that floral spray. I'm gonna get it to show you guys. So they sell this stuff in Floral Garden, and it's like a spray, and you can spray them and make them smell pretty. if you were going to give this as a gift. So I like this stuff. Anyway, and this is Morning Rose. Good morning, Rose. That's the name of it, but I don't know that I've seen any other scents. I think that's like the only scent I've seen there. But it's kind of cool stuff, and especially if you're going to give your floral arrangement away to somebody to take it in. Sorry, I'm pulling the plastic off this. That's the ADD. So there you go, like in full force. So anyway, that was the first one I did, was little Mr. Scarecrow in his floral. Then I'm in love with this method. I'm going to be doing more of it. You guys will see more of it, and it's the first time, and I just discovered it. I've never seen anybody do it, so it's not anything that I copied. I was just like, I wanted to come up with a different way to color the wood that gave it a totally different look, and I found one. All right, so this is the Slatted pumpkin, and this is just another one of those ornaments that says, hello, pumpkin. But I'm going to show, before we go into this, I just want to show you guys. Can you see how rich and vibrant that color is on there? So it's so cool. I love the depth that everything is giving in there. This is, I took furniture marker and furniture markered the whole pumpkin and then went over it with my oil pastel, the orange. Use it like sideways. I'm going to buy crayons. I'm going to write that down too. I'm buying crayons tomorrow at the Dollar Tree because I'm going to try it with crayons too, because I can get a wider variety of colors. This only has like these colors in it. So I'm going to get some crayons and try it with crayons. I'm pretty sure it will work. But just, I love the color that this popped out. Okay, so I'm just going to go over a few things. First of all, I wrapped the stem in raffia. So I'm into this raffia right now that I have out. And this little piece of raffia, I just twirled it around like a dowel. I had a piece of a dowel there, and it will pretty much pick up the form. But if you wanted to get it wet and clamp it on around there and leave it overnight, it would get super curly, which you can do, works really well. This bow, let's talk about the choice on my bow, okay? So I want you guys to really look at what I've done here. So see the green. This green is like that olive greenish color, right? The pumpkin is sort of a burnt orange. And this guy, Scarecrow, has this burgundy. Now look at our ribbon. We have the burgundy, the green, and the burnt orange. It's an absolute perfect match. So I chose this Scarecrow because he said, hello, pumpkin. So I chose the ribbon after I chose the Scarecrow, okay? Because then making sure that it all meshed. Now, I can tell you right now, I could have put jute on this stem here, but it would have changed the look completely and it wouldn't have looked as good. We have jute here, so I wanted to keep the jute on the Scarecrow. Let me talk about what I did to the Scarecrow too. I did furniture marking, but I wrapped the jute around because the other one, I'm gonna pull him out really quickly. They just, doesn't matter. They just have jute on the front of them. And so I wrapped it all around. I even furniture markered the side of his little leaf there. I furniture markered him. By the way, their hair is usually messed up. You just take a paintbrush with water and just brush them down and let them dry, and then they're straight. I gave him button eyes because I think that just changed it so much. This one is so cute. This is another great gift because you can write on the back of it, Happy Thanksgiving from, blah, 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 or whatever. Anyway, I absolutely love this. I hope you guys love this too. This is that Dollar Tree ribbon, which is really, man, it's so thick this year. I didn't even use the thickest one, did I? Because this is the thickest one. But I used the next one down. Anyway, I love this. So I gotta say, I'm not a big Scarecrow fan. But I found these, and I was thinking actually that I would make them snowmen, okay? But then I found the next Scarecrows that I'm going to show you, and for some reason I thought they were cute. I was like, okay, I never do Scarecrows, so all right, let's do it. So I picked up those, and then that left me leaving these as Scarecrows. Now I'm glad I did, and I think this is super cute. I absolutely love my new way that I'm going to try with crayons, which is furniture marker first and then sideways with the oil pastels. And this has the smoothest finish too, you guys. Oh, it's so pretty. Because the oil pastels, they have an oil in them. Anyway, I hope you guys like this. And there you go. Now, this is the best craft I did this week. All right. They made the little scarecrows that were just, they were just little scarecrows like this, right? And they just, that was it. There was no feet or anything. There was 4 of them. I bought them all. Well, a few months ago, I bought these candles that they had, and I said, I'm going to burn them, and I'm keeping the bases because I just knew the colors were perfect for fall. And that would be these bases. These were candles, and I burned them. And so look what I did. I married our little scarecrows with the candle bases. You guys, these are so cute. And I took every scarecrow and redid him. So they all got their little jute, you know, belt. Some of them I added buttons. So I'm just going to go over. I put a skewer through the arms so they would stick out. And I wrapped it with twine on there in the end. On this guy, I wrapped his hat with twine. I cut his hair. I added a button. I added some jute trim here and just brought him up a notch. And then this is, where's his girlfriend? This is his girlfriend. And she is, so let me talk about what I did to her. I tied her into little ponytails, but I pulled her hat into it. Super cute, right? And this was sunflower. She had one and another one had one, and I pulled them off and I trimmed them down, gave them a button center, gave her a button little thing here, tied off her hat, trimmed the hair here, also tied off her arms and gave her her jute belt. Anyway, so there's this couple. They're so much cuter now, you guys. Oh my gosh, they're so much cuter. And then I did this one. So first I did this guy, but I'm going to show you a difference. I want you guys to look. So notice his hands aren't tied. These I left a little looser and just trimmed them down a little bit. I was trying to do all 4 of them slightly different. So this couple, they don't have their arms tied. They still get the jute string and buttons. And on him, I gave him a little brim on his hat here with some buttons. And I just, on his hat, I tacked it back and brought it more to a point, but left his, you know, this sort of floppy and down. And look how cute he is. I want you guys to notice too that I took special care to match the base appropriately with each scarecrow. So I'll go over that. And then his little girlfriend is this one. How cute is she? She's actually my favorite. So with her hat was sort of the triangle one, and I just tacked it back on the back because it was too wide. I put a stick in her arms. I gave her a new sunflower here, and then a little button with sunflowers, a couple of extra ones there. And I folded down her hat because their hats were all like, you know, they were like, her hat I think was up like this when you first got it. Okay, so I folded her hat down, show her, so that you didn't see the bare, you're not seeing the bare burlap, okay? You're seeing the thing. I just did all of them really carefully and made sure that they were just a little bit different. So like her hat is bent down as well, but I tied hers into her ponytails and tied off her top. See that? They had the same kind of hat, but I changed it up a little bit. And these guys, their hat was the same as well, but I changed it. So trying to make sure that all 4 of them look completely different. So I just want to talk a little bit about how I chose their bases, because I want you guys to look at, if you look at the colors, it's going to be hard. Look at the colors on their bases, okay? And I matched them so well. He had a darker color in his shirt, so I gave him the darkest color base, and it looks fantastic. And then she had sort of that limeish, greenish color, whatever it was, olive green, I guess, in her shirt. And so it matched the base. And she had this sort of just plain thing, I guess I would say. Actually, she was the last one to go together. But what I want you to notice is that what I did was see the color of her hat. It's almost a darker of this. So all of her greens go together fairly well. And he looked so good with the lime one on the base of him. All right, so, I mean, I just played around with them, like, visually, which ones look best. Do you not love my scarecrows? And guess what? Now they stand so nicely because of course they're in a base. By the way, you'll notice in the video, I didn't even clean the wax out. I'm going to tell you why. Because I thought, oh, what? First of all, why clean out? I'm gluing these over it. But I thought if they sat in a window, they might actually heat up and we might actually get a little, you know, smell from them, scent. That was my thought anyway. But I'm so in love with these, and Scarecrows are not my thing, and I'm so glad I did them because I think they came out so cute. Do you guys love the Scarecrows? I totally love Scarecrows. I need to do a thumbnail with my Scarecrows. Let's try that. Anyway, those are the crafts for today, you guys, with my little Scarecrow theme, and I hope you love them. I do. I think they're so cute. Yeah. There we go. Thumbnail. Maybe it'll come out. But they, like I said, I buy candles all the time, and I tell you guys, I buy them, I'm going to burn them, I'm keeping the bases, and that's exactly what I did, and it worked out perfect. They were perfect for a base in these Scarecrows. All right, guys, have a great day, great week, a great life. Enjoy the rest of the video, seeing how I made this. Don't forget, at the end, I will pop in what I've done to this thing. I think, I should say that. What time is it? Oh, yes, I will. I'll do that right now, so I'll get it in there. I don't think I have any kitties today. They are doing nothing but sleeping today. And so that's it. As always, from your singing crafty crafter, happy hunting at your local Dollar Tree. I will see you back here on Friday for Foodie Friday. And next week, we'll get a bargain mom. We're going to get a AAA video, which is, what is it? Amazing Amy's of Arizona? Something like that. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. Enjoy the video, and we will see you back here on Friday. Enjoy. All right, these are the 4 little Scarecrows that they have. I'll just match these Scarecrows up, so I want to make sure I put them the right way. Okay, anyway, and then these were these candles that I bought a few months back, and I burned them all. And I'm actually going to use them as bases on the Scarecrows to give the Scarecrows a little height and just make them look better. They just look so weird. Their heads are so big and they're down so low. So anyway, but I'm also going to clean up some of the Scarecrows. Like, I think this is too much on top here. I want to fix some of the hats. Like, his hat looks better like down like that. Put some wire in, maybe in the arms, so the arms come out more, and change. Anyway, so I'm going to clean up all of the little Scarecrows. And yeah, like this one just needs to fold the hat back. And anyway, so we're going to clean them up a little bit, maybe add a few little embellishments onto them. You know, they've got the button here, and so I thought it might be cute to add a few more buttons, like maybe on the hat, to add a button here, right? And I don't know. So I'm going to play with them a little bit and see where I get. These were so fun to do because the base of them was like cute, but we just took them way up. All right. I used skewers, like you find in the barbecue section, to push through the arms to get them to stand out straight. And then I just started, I don't know, redoing things. So I took off the sunflower, which was really cheesy looking on this one on the hat. Added some buttons, put some jute around the hat, tied it off, trimmed the stuff sticking out the top of the hat, added some more buttons on the base of this, trimmed the hands down a little bit, glued it on, wrapped some jute around the waist, you know, like it's a rope belt, super cute. And then just as I went through each one, I would just change it up a little bit so they don't all look the same. This one, the hat was already like folding back like that, so I just went with it.
Again, I gave ponytails on this one. That's right. I went back there and separated the hair, gave 2 little ponytails, put a dowel through the arms, and cleaned it all up. It was just individually how I thought, they would look good. This one looks like a girl, so gave her a little sunflower, added a couple little sunflowers. And then I think I even added dark bow on the collar. A dark button with like a sunflower button. I actually ended up taking that one off because I feel like it doesn't match in the end. And put a different color on there. There we go. So I just found one that was a little brighter and put a dark middle in it. And then I just keep going. Now on the last 2 Scarecrows, I put the dowel through and I did not trim up their hands. Instead, I tied them off like, on a Scarecrow, like you tie off the wrists and the waist and with jute twine. So I did that on the last 2. And this one, I'm taking jute and tying off the top of the hat, giving it a little bow. Or not a little bow, I'm just knotting these in it. I just tried to make each one of them just a little bit different. So they had their own character. This was so much fun. And then added a couple of buttons on this one. I did end up gluing that hat up because in the end you couldn't really see the face when it was flopping down. And then this is just jute that I'm gluing around the trim of this hat, just giving it another little character. And I used buttons on this one as well. The buttons were just really cute. Skewer goes through. Now watch, I'm going to tie off. See, I'm putting jute there and tying off those hands. Better than the other way that I did it, where I just cut them off. And then glue them on his base and give him his rope belt too. And then finish them off. This is the last one to kind of make her a girl. These were just really fun. Also did ponytails on this one, just separated there, put little strings in there. So I have 2 boys and 2 girls. And you could do so many things with these. I basically used the sunflowers and buttons. So on this one, I took the sunflower that came on the first Scarecrow that I took it off, and I just cut down the sunflower some. I didn't want it to be the exact same sunflower that I'd had on the other ones, so that they were a little bit different. Super fun. I hope you guys love these. This is why I buy those candles and burn them and save the bases.
I have one of the wood forms. It's pumpkin, and I have this little scarecrow that says "Hello, Pumpkin." I think that's really cute, and so I'm going to put this on here. I think I'm going to use this ribbon because I love how it looks with this, and some other things, and embellish the whole thing and make a cute little fall sign.
First things first, let's remove tags, and then you're going to see me paint something on the Scarecrow here. It's water, and I'm just painting down that hair so it'll lay flat. Then sanding all the edges. I removed the embellishment on there because I want to, upscale this little Scarecrow a little bit. I have furniture marker all around him, just to finish off the sides of him. And then he had like jute twine on his hat, but it was like just flat and single strands. So I wanted to change that a little bit. So I just took off that jute twine, or I started to. It wouldn't come off easily, so I left it. And then I just wrapped like the jute twine around and glued it off. It looks way better. And then I furniture markered around that tiny little embellishment, which was a leaf, popped it so much, put that back on, and now Scarecrow's done. So let's go on to Pumpkin. So I took furniture marker. My furniture markers kept running out, so I was like going to get furniture markers so I could do this. I did oak mainly and cherry. It really doesn't matter what color you use here, but don't use like the super dark ones, not the, it's the walnut that's super dark and the black one. Those don't work. So just, whatever colors you choose, you're gonna go over them anyway. So this is definitely, I think it's the cherry on the bottom and the oak on the raised parts. So after I do this, and this is something I haven't done before, I will be doing again because I loved the effect. So then I took my orange, you can see the oil pastels there, And I turned it on its side, and I just start going over and over and over my what I furniture markered there, the wood, and it gave it this beautiful, vibrant, dark, rich, sort of brown orange. Then obviously I'm going to wrap the stem in the twine. Oh no, I didn't wrap it in twine. I'm so sorry, you guys. This is raffia, and that's something new. So I wrapped it in the raffia because I love the color of this raffia. Absolutely love it. And made some curly cues just by taking raffia and rolling it around the twig and just letting it sit there for a minute. I'm putting the hanger back on, so I've taken that off to color it and wrap it. I just hang the Scarecrow on there, so I didn't attach him, I didn't glue him, I didn't anything. I just hung him over it. Then got my little raffia curly cue, glued that little piece back onto our Scarecrow, the little floral, and then got some buttons just to pop his eyes a little bit, which did really, really help. Look at that. It makes such a difference. Every little three-dimensional thing that you can add, I think, makes a huge difference. And then I'm taking my bow, and of course, I'm doing a twist and loop bow. And I love twist and loop bows. They're so full. And then just embellishing it with the bow, and pretty much that's it. But the color of this stain with the oil pastels. Oh, I'm going to do so many more things like this because it was just incredibly beautiful and rich. And then I just add my little jute tie-offs, and voila, this is done. It's so, so beautiful. This is a very nice piece. Hope you guys like it.
Okay, I have this bucket, says always be thankful, and some very fall picks of flowers. I love these because they have like the burlap on the inside of them, of those. Another little Scarecrows, it says Harvest Blessings, like sunflower. Some ribbon, so I'm not sure exactly how to use this. And also this green raffia, which is just such a good color to go with this Scarecrow. And I'm gonna put the Scarecrow on a dowel so I can put him in the floral arrangements.
Obviously, we're going to cut our pool noodle and put it in there. Now, this is the first time I've ever done this. I've embellished the tin with the raffia, and it actually came out very beautiful. I kind of like this. Something else that I might do with some of the other buckets that I have, tins, whatever. So I did it on the top and on the bottom. On the top, it's a little bit harder because, of course, it wants to slide down because it's wider on the top. So just had to use a little glue to get it steady and hold it up there. And it worked. I mean, I got it, so it was fine. But I like this because it gave a trim to this bucket, which wasn't jute rope. It was something different. I love this green and this raffia. And it's really pretty. All right, so now when you put your florals in, there's so many ways that you can do this, but I have a tendency to really try on the outside of the bucket, be closer to the lid of the bucket, and then get taller as we get to the center. And so I bend the stems. I did not remove them from the pick. I didn't cut the flowers off individually, but that is another way that you can do it. I just bent them around. I do use some of the coconut shred there to put in the base of it, just to cover up some of that, fill it in basically. And then I'm just moving my flowers around. Then I'm going to move on to Mr. Scarecrow. So of course I furniture marker him just like the last one, and just do all the little embellishments on him. I'm trying to see how far down I need to put him in on the dowel, like how far do I need to glue him down on the dowel. I messed with these flowers so much, by the way, you guys. I was just like, I kept messing with them. So I took off the little sunflower that was on him and gave him one of these real little sunflowers. It just was a much better pop of color. Glued him on a dowel, and this was done.
Okay, here is this finished little product. How cute does it look, right? So I want to just show you guys really quickly. All I did was I used a black jot marker to color these initially, okay, right? Then I used a furniture marker to go around. I probably should have filmed this, you guys. I'm sorry, I didn't. I just went around all the crevices. So see how you can sort of see there's two different lines here. There's that one. Okay. Then I took a jot permanent marker brown and just outlined all those areas, right? And then this is permanent marker brown. Now, the final step was I took the chalk writer. These are from Dollar Tree. And I just took, oh, sorry guys. And I just went over like, kind of like this. And then I rubbed it in. All right, so it didn't take hardly any of this, and rubbed it in. And look at how cute. How cute is that little chest of drawers now? Perfect little wedding decor, and it was so easy. That took me about 10 minutes. All right, there you go, guys.